Bang, bang, man. What's going on? Y'all know what it is, man. It's cut the Malarkey Sports right here, coming to you across different and nefarious motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Platforms.
Platforms. The
There you go.
nefarious platforms. Yeah. Yeah. I'm flopped. Hell, I gotta unflop myself.
You gotta get it out, man. No Diddy.
Yeah, da, da. There we go. Looks better.
Oh, that's what you was talking about?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the fact that you couldn't say platform there for a second.
Yeah, I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get it out.
No
What's been
Diddy.
going on, man?
Man, nothing much, bro. Man, how you been? I missed you, man. Shit, it's
Oh,
been a
yeah.
minute. It's been a couple weeks.
It's been a couple weeks, but we back. Everybody that's tuned in, D2Real217 and the co-host Mike Benson right here bringing you the sports takes for this week. We missed a couple weeks, so we got a lot to catch up with. You know what I'm saying? But Mike was telling me about something that I just read
Break
into.
it.
Just tell me about it.
Okay. Breaking news. Breaking
Break,
news.
give me what you got, man. Give me what you got, man.
Well, I don't have the whole story so far. I've been piecing it up just like you because it's pretty new. But apparently Ryan Garcia has recently just been suspended by the World Boxing Commission um, for apparently some posts that I guess he tried to erase, but people got the screen grabs already, the screenshot.
Uh
But
huh.
apparently he used some racial slurs, um, talking about black people, talking about Muslims. He used the N word. Uh, he said that, and he this was a post that I guess he hasn't deleted because it's what caught like a lot of people's attention. Was that he said that Lil Wayne gave him the N word pass.
Bruh, come on, man.
No bullshit. This man just said that Lil Wayne they gave him the N word pass. Which guess what? Guess what? I can believe it. A lot of people they go try and believe that. I can believe it though. I believe he is telling the truth on that one. You know what I'm saying? It's hilarious that he would say that shit
Yeah,
and try to fall back on that for what he had what he posted.
yeah.
I believe it was on his Twitter.
Yeah.
Um,
So when you sent it to me, of course I had to grab the screen grabs. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I got a few of them because some of them I
Yeah.
felt like
Oh, the George Floyd man,
yeah,
dude.
they might take that down. So here's just a little sample of what they were saying. If I don't know if you can see the bottom there, but it says that here, let me hide the Lil Wayne said I could say the N word is what you were referring to. You know what I'm saying? So um yeah. So if you want to screenshot that and read that for yourselves. But yeah, man, so
He got the pass from Little Wayne. It's okay, people. It's okay. Let me let me let me bring this in a little closer. I just wanna see America's face when
he said, "Come here, come here. Let me
you
talk to
know, let me talk to you for a second. So apparently, if you know famous black celebrities who are bestowed this credibility of handing out the N-word pass.
you." Why you
Uh,
say it like that? He said the
because it's like
S-
it's like
bought that bitch
it,
from Walgreens.
you know what I'm saying? It's like he literally feels like he got knighted or something. Like it's type of shit where you got a black sword. And we're
Bestowed
like,
upon
you
me.
can now you say nigga anytime you feel like it.
Bestowed.
Like
Bestowed. Twas bestowed.
he
Man,
was
look.
bestowed upon he was bestowed with this power. But see what he didn't understand though was that with that power comes great responsibility. You know what I mean? Like Spider-Man's uncle told him. I mean, it's it's the facts, bro. Like, look, you say that amongst your people. You know what I'm saying? When
I
you
would say,
amongst your people, you say that shit.
bro,
But you go on social media trying to say that shit and you ain't black. Shit, folks, look at me. Look, bro. People come at me all sorts of motherfucking strange because they either hate the fact or can't understand the fact that my daddy black, which makes me black. But yes, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But you know, it dude, when he busted out with that one, the whole Lil Wayne gave me the pass shit. I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to see social media reaction to this. How
Yeah,
you gonna
yeah.
how
But
you gonna give it to Lil Wayne, America, for
listen,
letting him say that shit in public?
uh, they claiming CTE. From the stuff I read in this short amount of time, they claiming CTE. So I'm like, okay, look, bro, whether it's CTE or not, you still know, like, as Ryan Garcia, like, you not no mid card, no amateur boxer. You got PR people. Somebody around you know. If you don't know, that ain't okay. You know what I'm saying?
Something, something's going on, bro. Something really is going on. It all goes back to the testing shit. Look, I I'm still not on his side about it, but it just strikes me very funny.
Yeah.
They had they had a sample taken before the fight, and they didn't test it positive until
Until
after the fight.
after the fight, he gets banned, and then they overruled the outcome of the fight.
And then he takes another one, and he gets cleared for something, but he ends up still testing negative for Ostarine or something like that,
Yeah.
and or positive for it, and it's just like it just doesn't sit well with me that in every other sporting competition, whether it be made professional or amateur, as with college and high school even. I don't know if they do it in middle schools now, but you get drug tested when you play
Yeah.
before you play a legit game, like an official game. You're gonna get tested, and so I'm just like, how did that not happen in this boxing match? Where because every other time it happens where they pop somebody before.
Right. The match doesn't go on.
So I'm curious on that. I'm not on his side, but I am very curious about that. But ever since then, man, this has been some soap opera type shit right here. Like
Oh yeah, it's been wild.
somebody needs to be writing this down to make like one of them one-off movies where it's like about Ryan Garcia, but it's not really like you know what I'm saying. Like the inspiration
The
is
boxer
Ryan
just shot
Garcia.
it up.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah. But it's not
boxer
about
was
Ryan Garcia. It's just the
not
inspiration.
about
He's
Ryan
the
Garcia.
inspiration
The
behind this
lady
movie.
that
You
was a
know.
nurse that saw the baby on the side of the road.
That could be his mom.
Baby on the side of the road. You remember that
Oh look,
story? It was the black lady. She was a nurse. She was traveling or whatever, and her boyfriend or fiance reported her missing.
yeah. Oh, I remember that shit,
They
bro.
made it to
Oh, she was.
got it. And that was the title of it. The lady that saw the baby on the side of the road. It was some.
She was about to be America's sweetheart if she would have panned that lie out a little.
You couldn't as a black person. Certain things just don't
Didn't
fit.
add up. Yeah, a lot of things didn't add up in that story.
Saw
But
random.
white people were just eating it up, so we were like,
Oh my God,
okay,
who's taking care of the baby? Now her black ass.
man. Yeah,
Dude,
that was super suspect from the
yeah.
beginning. But
Oh,
yeah,
for sure. So let's dive into some of this other stuff, man. Because Ryan Garcia that's a conversation that could go on forever with you know what I'm saying. But uh,
wait, real quick
what's up?
before because I know you're going, but just real quick, we didn't talk about the finals. Just to say, your boy was right. You know what I'm saying? Jaylen Brown, MVP. You know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying? Team
say
ball. They did it in 5 games.
they did it in
I
5.
said I said 5. They did
5.
it in 5. You know what I mean? I said Jaylen Brown for MVP. Jaylen Brown got MVP. What the
You
fuck
should have
I'm talking about? Nah, see,
bet on
that's
that.
why I don't. This no. This is why I don't bet. See, I in the past I used to help people make bets, a lot of money. But when I bet, oh, I'm losing. Whoa. If I bet money, I'm losing. I bet anything else, whatever. Wearing stupid T-shirts or shaving. Matter of fact, one time, real quick, I bet one of my coworkers when I was a trainer at the time, that A&M was gonna beat UT, and UT that year was really strong and shit. And he's a big UT fan.
Yeah.
So the bet was he had to shave his back. No, he had to wax his back. Yeah. We had to get our backs waxed. Whoever lost had to get their backs waxed. It will see for me. I don't really have that much body hair. You know what I'm saying? More hair on my face, hardly any on my head. And apparently, that's a different story.
He said that's a different story.
but but on my body, like I don't have too much body hair, so like it would have stung, but it wasn't gonna hurt like this dude. This motherfucker was like 8. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker had thick ass hair on his chest, back. Only reason why I knew is because like when we do our workouts and shit, motherfucker would take his shirt off. We'd be outside and be like, "Oh, Doug, put this shit back on, bro. Wanted to see all that. You look like a bear, dude, for real." But yeah, he ended up having to get his back waxed because he lost a bet.
Lost a bit.
But that's
Man,
the type of shit I've been. I don't do money. But yeah.
I don't win things, so I don't. Only thing I win is 2K matches. Let's dive
Oh,
let's dive into some of these weird. Actually, the breaking news. The breaking news is Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield goes from Philadelphia to Golden State after Klay Thompson ends up in Dallas. Klay Thompson ends up in Dallas. Buddy Hield goes to Golden State. And if I'm not mistaken, he goes in, and there are several people that are actually going to Golden State. You got DeAnthony Melton, you got Kyle Anderson. Buddy Hield joins in, I think, today, following Klay Thompson's departure. What was interesting to me was Klay Thompson took less money to go to Dallas.
well, come on, think about it, man. He's everybody knows he's at the end of his career. He's got a nagging injury that hopefully does not, come up next season. He has to take a hit until he proves himself. If he can prove himself, he might get a slight bump up maybe the next season. He's on a 1 year, right? Thompson,
Klay signed, I believe, a
2 year.
or 2 or 3. I could check that.
But is it? I bet he's got like an option now. I'm looking up.
If I'm not mistaken, it had no option. It was straight out.
Really?
Yeah. Golden State offered him 1 more year on their offer.
Huh.
So yeah.
Well, but they were dropping his pace. I think with Golden State, he was going to take the fake cut. They were forcing him to take the fake cut.
But yeah, he was seeking more. But from what I understand, they didn't want to offer him more because he was injured for like 2 years out of the 4-year deal that they previously gave him and paid him a shit ton of money for. So they were like, okay, look, we kind of already paid you. You didn't play 2 years, although it was injury. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we feel like you kind of owe us. So, that's there. But
Looking at back to your point with Buddy Hield. What did he sign for again?
Buddy Hield did a sign and trade. So Philadelphia did a sign and trade for, I believe, a 2nd round pick.
Okay.
Which is extremely low because Buddy Hield has been in the top like 5 3-point shooter percentage wise, like top 5 3-point shooters in the NBA.
I don't know about that one. I didn't look that up yet, but just looking up his overall stats for this past season, he reminds me of a guy I like to call Stealing Brooks because he's stealing money. Okay? Buddy Hield's stats, because people be like, "Oh, his stats." You know what? His stats are for last season: 12.1 points, 3.2 rebounds, 2.8 assists per game. His field goal percentage was 43.6. Very Dylan Brookish. Now, yeah, he's a guard, but I don't. I wonder who did he go to?
He goes from Philadelphia to Golden State.
Okay.
So
and then so he went to Golden State. Klay goes to the Mavs.
Klay goes to the Mavs on a $50 million contract.
And what else did the Mavs give a pick to Golden State?
In their sign and trade,
Because I'm kind of wondering if they had if they had like a 3-team deal going here.
not from what I'm seeing. Mavs complete sign and trade with Klay Thompson.
Who did Dallas trade? Or does it say?
Thompson. Dallas will send 2 second-round picks
To Golden State?
This is these are words from Adrian Wojnarowski.
Yeah, I knew they were giving something. I knew they were getting something for Klay to be that cheap.
Klay Thompson, though, it's Klay Thompson.
Yeah, it's true. But where they need him, is in that stretch. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you're adding another good defender because he's not a liability on defense.
Yeah, you were correct. 3-team deal. Josh Green goes to the Hornets from the Mavs.
Yep, there we go.
Creating space for Klay. So yeah, that's just your 3-team deal. I think. Actually, let me ask you this: does Golden State return to form, adding DeAnthony Melton and Buddy Hield and what's up, Paper Route? What's going on,
what
man?
up, Paper Route?
Anthony Melton, Kyle Anderson, and Buddy Hield. That doesn't give them what they need.
Nah, it helps them. It might help to start the process and maybe attracting another big name player from next year, like another big name rookie. Well, not a rookie, but like somebody who's coming in out of their rookie deal, right? It might help to attract a veteran player, all-star that's not necessarily on the back end of their career, but they're heading that way. It just if they do it right, they can attract what they want eventually. But as with those type of moves, I don't see Golden State just returning to form like that.
So my opinion is Golden State, they gauge how the season goes at the start. If they're having a good season, they're making trades. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. They're definitely making trades.
If it's mediocre, I see them fully shutting down Curry, having them sit, and let the young guys do their thing.
And that, my friend, is what's up, Katie going back to the Warriors.
I don't think that's ever happening.
Here's the thing.
Draymond again. That's not happening.
And he's at the tail end of his shit. Like a lot of these guys are at the tail end now. Steph is probably 1 season away from being a contract liability to the Golden State Warriors. That's
because they're going to continue to pay.
Yeah. And they want him to retire as a Warrior, but bruh, he's really he done. He does. Steph done.
He could. I think. I'm honestly the way that he plays below the rim. He could play as long as he wants to, but his contract won't allow that. The way that he gets paid won't allow it. He's come off anybody's bench and be a solid scorer.
No, for sure. But that's the thing. Coming off the bench,
he's going to demand a lot of money, and I don't think he's going to want to come off anybody's bench. So, but he could be in the league a long time. Like I'm talking, at 40. He could be 40 still playing. The way that he plays below the rim is just will his ego allow it? Will he take less money to take a back seat?
The thing is, it is framed too, bro. Because look, let's be real. The reason why, if you look at certain guys that do last to their 40s in the league, they got a certain frame about them, bro. Like the ones now, like back in the day, yeah, the dudes, but basketball players were built differently back then.
Like even
today's players are built so lean and kind of on the frail side, where of course you had Nene and Udonis, LeBron. When you got
Carter played till he was 40.
Yeah, but he was still a little bit of a more muscular
guy. When he first started,
right?
he was more muscular. Towards the end,
yeah,
but more muscular.
For Steph, I don't know if he'll make it Well, I mean, Steph ain't too far off from 40.
Nah,
What is he like, 35 or something?
I think he might be a little older than that actually. Stephen Curry,
Stephen
36.
Curry,
36.
36. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got 4 years, but that's the thing though. That's what I'm saying. Like he literally one more year away from that prime time of a player just completely shutting down. Because I think even this next season, you're gonna see
A
that
lot of
shot gonna be off. Yeah, you're gonna feel a lot of shit, but that shot gonna be off.
Yeah, it's gonna be some shifting.
Yeah.
Speaking of retirement, I don't have the photo, but Kemba Walker announced his retirement and he's joining the Charlotte Hornets as an assistant coach in the upcoming season after bouncing around quite a bit.
Journeyman.
You know what I'm saying? But Kemba Walker, I would say congratulations to you, bro, because once you left the Charlotte Hornets, you kind of just was gone in the wind, bro. Gone in the wind. So congratulations on your new coaching gig. Also, while we've been away, JJ Redick, like we predicted in our last show,
Bruh.
JJ Redick
Bruh.
takes the coaching position in Los Angeles. And we discussed this as potential tampering. You know what I'm saying? Just quote unquote, you know what I'm saying?
We
Alleged.
broke it down. We broke it down here on the show. Look, people at home watching or whatever, tell your friends about it. Tell your family. Have a nice little sit down gathering at 8 o'clock, 8-ish o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we run a little late. It happens. But have a family gathering. Eat the dinner while we talk. We try not to cuss too much, but we break shit down here.
We try not to cuss too much. That's right. Shit.
But we cut through the malarkey here, to the point where we give you stuff that eventually turns out to be true. We're not soothsayers and fortune tellers, but we kind of on this same level though. That's all I'm saying. So come watch us because we be breaking this shit down. Like we said, JJ Redick, this dude had the job from the beginning, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Like with the whole podcast and him and LeBron and just going the back and forth and talking basketball. Yeah, we human. That's what I'm saying. We human. But them going back and forth, bro. We already knew. We knew what time it was.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. The formality of going through different coaching interviews as if dude was gonna leave UConn. No, we've already seen it with Matt Riddle. He made a huge mistake. You think he about to make that same mistake and leave UConn? That man could stay there as long as he wants to. Like, why would I go into the pressure and the spotlight, the intense spotlight of a failing Lakers team right now? And then you go out and you sign Bronny, second round pick number 54, 55? 55, I think it was.
55.
And dude, this is what I have to say about that.
Let me hear. This is my reaction, y'all, because we didn't actually get to talk about this, me and him.
The day after they pick Bronny, they have to make a statement and say that they weren't showing favoritism, that he deserved to be selected. Viewing his numbers and performance, I'm going to say that there were people on the board that deserved that a little bit more, okay? they did. And then, the fact that you saw all the chit-chat and shit online, I'm sorry if you're watching with your family, you saw all that online, and then you felt the need to make a statement, which means you probably had some kind of guilt. Like, you felt like, yeah, we did kind of give him the extra little bit of, because his dad is, you know what I'm saying, he the man on this team, so. Man, y'all should let that man go to Detroit. Stop playing. Detroit needed that dude. They need ticket sales. Because that man, I'm telling you, I see it right now. Bronny James is going to be at least top 50 jersey sales. After All-Star game,
Oh, yeah.
I think
For
he's going
sure.
to break like
For
top 20, top 30.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, without a doubt, dog. Without a doubt.
Detroit needs that. They need that, like, expeditiously. Y'all should have let them.
Yeah. Nah, it was look, this was okay. So I don't know if you heard, but Rich Paul apparently called every NBA team telling them do not draft Bronny. The Lakers are gonna sign him, right? Now, that's the rumor. That's the rumor because the reality, if it wasn't a rumor, it could be seen as tampering.
Yeah, but a lot of I see you. LeBron
But
pulled the cards and he said, "Come over here." A lot of what I see Rich Paul doing, you don't see other agents doing, which is why I think Rich Paul kind of rubs other agents' feathers the wrong way.
well, let's be real now. Shit, them agents been doing a lot of shady shit for the longest time. So Rich Paul ain't doing nothing new to the game. He
Right.
ain't doing nothing
Bronny
new.
for Rookie of the Year? I don't think so. The fact what's crazy to me is that Bronny got more media hype after being selected at 55 than the guy. And I want y'all to put this in the chat. We got viewers. If y'all know the number one draft pick's name, put it in the chat. He got more hype than the number one draft.
No.
That man dropped first after getting selected at number 55. That's unheard of, bro.
Bruh, you didn't hear ESPN talk hardly anything about the number one draft. It's been about Bronny.
At all.
But here's my thing. This is my thing. Look, I ain't mad at the nepotism, bro, because our society, not just in America, but our society operates off of nepotism. It has for the longest time. People be like, yeah, those CEO jobs. Yeah, I went to a school where SMU, where like kids went through car trends. Like the Anheuser-Busch great granddaughters went there. They were my classmates. This is the type of kids that went to SMU. But still, I've known people like, you know what I'm saying, who've gotten their oil jobs. They've gotten their mass transportation jobs. They've gotten all sorts of like these industry type jobs or even service jobs because they knew somebody like a relative or even a friend. Like America operates like that all the time. So to sit there and point out Bronny and be like, oh, he's benefiting off of nepotism. It's like, nah, look, guys, we got to stop this hypocritical shit. Like, America benefits off of nepotism. Hell, yeah, shit. Republicans have no problem with that when Trump brought his whole family into the White House and made billions off of their last term. But, I ain't trying to get political. I ain't going to go there. But I'm just stating facts. Just stating facts. That's all. So, me, I got no problem with it. Were there better people? You're at the second round of the 55. You're the 55 pick of the second round. How many? What's going to be the biggest difference of stats that you're looking at that point? Maybe one or two more.
This is what I'm seeing, dude. From all the chatter and everything I'm reading online, they did all of this. You got all the promo. Bronny is obviously a Laker, but they're gonna send him to the G League. So they're gonna have Laker jerseys. They're gonna benefit from the sale of James and James jerseys. LeBron wears what? Number 6? With the number 6, right? Bronny's gonna wear the number 9. Now.
Oh no! Stop, dog! You did that shit on purpose, bro.
He's gonna wear the number 9.
You are lying. Listen, no. I'm looking this up right now because you're full of shit.
But then he gives explanation of why he's wearing the number 9. He says that it's because of Juice WRLD, which he used to listen to a lot of his music. That's what he said. I'm gonna be honest.
The Juice WRLD's number was what, 69?
I don't know. All I'm saying is,
so when him and his dad standing next to each other, it's because it's a tribute to Juice WRLD. Nah, bro, I'm looking this up. Let me see Bronny number.
I see it as you're wearing your dad's number just upside down, which means that's my dad, but I'm different. Like I don't know. Look. All I'm saying is
oh my God, you're not lying. It is number 9.
They're going to sell James jerseys like hotcakes. I told by the end of the year, at least top 30 in jersey sales. But
wait a minute,
it's not going to be.
Hold up.
South Bay Lakers.
LeBron was at the Kendrick Lamar concert, right?
Yeah. LeBron was at the Kendrick Lamar.
And he wanted to get up on stage at Westbrook, but his wife stopped him. but his wife stopped him.
Yeah,
Okay?
I saw that. I saw that.
Obviously, and I believe he did unfollow Drake. Or I don't know. There's some shit with him and Drake going on.
Yeah.
Because the whole so what if yeah. You know where I'm going. What if
It's a whole conspiracy.
Bronny and LeBron are wearing 69 to diss Drake because he's a 69 guy.
Yeah.
Ah, oh shit.
Conspiracy.
Hold up.
Oh my gosh.
Bruh.
Listen, you know why? Cause freaky ass nigga, he's a 69 guy. I saw one today. This dude, it was like old. This was this old guy. He made like a remix, and he was like, "I got gout in my pinky toe." Like, what the fuck? This nigga said he gonna be top 69 in sales. I, sir, am weak. Look.
Hey, you can't tell me that's not a plausible conspiracy till they come out and be like, "Hey, you know what?"
It's fuck.
Because let's be real, bro. It ain't because I want to wear the same number as my dad, but it's upside down or backwards or whatever the fuck excuse it. It's 60 and it's a 6 and a 9. When y'all standing next to each other for team photos, guaranteed. Look, they're gonna try and play it off and try and make it where it's like 9-6. But then nah.
Yeah. They're gonna make it 9-6 because we caught on. We know.
Yeah.
Nah.
We know what's going down, LeBron and Bronny.
On the Bronny situation, do you think that this was a good expenditure? Let's use big words here, people. Expenditure
like
of a
that.
pick.
Just
Expeditiously.
So do we think that it was and business wise, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Business wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like we've been talking about, you fixing to make money off them jersey sales day one. Might sell out like Caitlin Clark's did. So, yeah. Great for business.
Yeah.
In the long run, I still say yeah, because he's gonna be under his dad's tutelage and coaching.
Which I said,
and he's gonna be around. They're bringing in they're bringing in Chris Paul, I believe, right?
Chris Paul. That's the next topic. Chris Paul is going to San Antonio. JJ Redick is the head coach. He's bringing in the former coach of the Oklahoma City Thunder when Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, back in the day.
Yeah.
Scott and there's another coach. He was the coach.
Is it Skiles?
I think so. And I think Nate McMillan? Nate McMillan. And he was seeking to bring in Rajon Rondo as an assistant.
Yeah, Rondo was the one I was interested in because that's the one I heard. Fuck, let's be real. Fuck the rest of that other shit.
Yeah,
Rondo
would be very interesting.
Hey, with Rondo as a coach, that would definitely be interesting because I want to say they were bringing somebody in though, like a vet or something. Because I feel like LeBron is fixing to not only have himself, but he gonna have somebody else kind of show LeBron, like how to play in the NBA.
Well, like I said, man, JJ Redick made the statement that he was going to spend a lot of time in the G League, so you're going to see him on that side a lot, learning from them and doing like basically dual practices. So he's going to be practicing with South Bay and with Los Angeles and playing the games in South Bay. And so that still does mean that you might see him get some reps for the Lakers.
Yeah, preseason we probably will for sure.
Yeah, preseason for sure. Garbage time during the regular season. You probably see him. I mean, of course there has to be the obligatory photo op where they both touch the floor at the same time.
Obviously, come on. We got to see that, bro. We got to see James and his son touching the floor in the Staples Arena.
Who are you saying didn't like each other on the Clippers?
Who was that? That was wasn't it Paul and
What was
Harden?
interesting was, especially with the show Clipped that came out, Chris Paul got into that scuffle with the Golden State Warriors, but last year ended up playing with the same exact Golden State Warrior team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, who didn't like each other? It was well, I thought Harden was having some issues in the locker room, but initially people said it was Westbrook, but Westbrook was cool coming off the bench, so it wasn't him.
Facts.
Who was having
Yeah,
the
that's
issue?
who had the issues with the Clippers. I'm not sure. In closing that one, because we got a couple more to hit.
Yeah, let's hit him.
The Lakers did come up. I agree, especially when it comes to jersey sales, because now you're going to have two guys that are going to sell jerseys like crazy. Obviously, you already got Anthony Davis, but I still think the Lakers might try to even
Rivers.
season.
Rivers' jersey is starting to sell. He might.
Austin or
Yeah. No, the white boy.
Oh, Austin Rivers. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, he's a great player. I just hope that they don't reduce his role. D'Lo opted in, so I don't know. They might shake some stuff up. They said they still trying to go after Kyle Kuzma, so I don't know. And then Brandon Ingram is still on the right? Brandon Ingram still on the chopping block. They still want to trade Brandon Ingram.
I think so, but I was trying to think. The Rockets haven't signed nobody yet, or I don't think they. They did. They did. They got that kid. What's his name? They picked up that kid in the draft. They haven't, because people were talking about.
The Rockets drafted somebody, but
they were talking about possibly KD,
JJ and Chris Paul. Well, they played together with the Clippers. A lot of the Clippers that play with Chris Paul didn't like Chris. A lot of players that play with Chris Paul don't like Chris.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just his, attitude. But yeah, man. Let's touch some of these other topics because we already at 38 minutes.
Let's hit it.
So while we were on the draft, let's just finish up with this one. You were saying the Rockets signed somebody. The Memphis Grizzlies signed Zach Edey after rumors of going after I forget the kid's name, but they signed Zach Edey after we give the Rockets Steven Adams. But the comparisons of Zach Edey, a lot of people are saying that he has similarities to Jokic without the shooting.
Oh, he's a big man.
He's a big man.
What do you his stats from college last year?
Oh,
I don't know this kid.
Yeah, I only watched a handful of games with Zach Edey, bro. To be honest, was I super impressed that they grabbed Zach Edey? I wasn't. I think we could have done a little bit better, but let's see.
I mean, you're not gonna get much,
No. No.
Okay. But you never know.
So he played for Purdue.
Okay.
And his stats. Gotta get through the cookies. You know what I'm saying? I hate the cookies, bro.
Uh-oh. You're getting quiet on me. It must be bad. You starting to sweat. These stats must be bad. Oh, it's hot. Now just blame it on them stats, bro.
Nah.
Blame it on the stats.
Okay.
They don't know that out there in TV land or YouTube land.
Big Ten Freshman of the Week in the first week, November 30th. Last week's March 8th of the season. Come on, give me some stats though. He recorded his first career double-double with 12 points, 11 rebounds. It doesn't seem like they were extremely impressive.
Maybe it's his defensive and off the ball play.
Maybe so. They said that it was going to allow Jaren Jackson Jr. to roam again instead of playing on-ball defense with big men. He's going to be able to roam, play help defense again, which would put him back in position to win Defensive Player of the Year. But moving on from Zach Edey, because like I said, I wasn't that impressed. Angel Reese records 10 straight double-doubles, breaking the previous streak holder, I believe, was Candace Parker.
Oh, yes. Now, there has been some question as
Mhm.
to Angel Reese's gameplay. As a matter of fact, if you can right now, uh, go on my Facebook page and click on that. Click on my last post that says "Say Man," and it's just a Facebook link on there. But apparently the the consensus is starting to be that a lot of Angel Reese's rebounds that she's getting are uh, her own shot attempts.
She's putting them up, so they thinking that she's stat padding.
I
Which,
mean,
I'll
she's
be honest.
putting it up. She's
I'm
getting
gonna
the
be honest.
rebound. She puts
It,
it up again. She gets the rebound.
it freaking it makes sense because a lot of players have been getting called out. Damn, it's hot. My bad.
Well, here's the thing about it. Like I said earlier in the season when it came to Caitlin Clark, and everybody's like, "Oh, she's a turnover machine. She's a turnover machine." I'm like, "Yeah, but y'all not watching how these turnovers are happening. She's dishing the ball out to her teammates, and they can't catch her passes." And finally, somebody made a super cut of that, and now that's blowing up. And it's like, man, see that turnover machine stuff was a whole lot. Not to say she wasn't. I mean, yeah, the girl's gonna get ripped. I definitely seen her get
Your
ripped
girl don't
twice
know
in the
you,
game.
man.
Nah, chill out, bro. Look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I've seen the girl get ripped twice in the game, but I've also seen her like having some hellified assist passes, and then her teammates dropping some great passes. Now, folks try to come up with these. She's like, that was behind them, or it was too hard. Or, just shut the fuck up. You see that pass hitting that person's hands? It
Yeah,
hit them dead in the hand.
yeah.
She's over there tossing NBA passes to WNBA, women. They gotta catch up, bro. But Angel Reese, hats off to her. Don't want to take her shine away from her. It's just kind of funny that a lot of people starting to pay attention to how she kind of ending up with a lot of these double doubles. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. I
Like I
still
said, man,
love her
it's
though.
interesting
Hey,
because
Angel Reese, if you ever, I still love you though, boo. You know what I'm saying?
I said I
You,
still love you. I
you
still love you.
I still love you, boo. You know what I'm saying? It's
Rebound. Let's
Caitlin,
rebound. Look,
Angel, and Cameron.
I kind of agree with
Cameron
Paper Route
Brink.
on this too, because when it came to
Rebounds is rebounds.
when it came
Yeah.
to James Harden was putting up triple doubles nightly, Russell Westbrook was putting up triple doubles nightly, Jokic was putting up triple doubles nightly.
Yeah, but a lot of times they're not getting their own rebounds from their own side of
I
the.
don't know, bro. Russell Westbrook was
Nah,
getting those. Like you
I
remember
mean
the
Yeah, Russell Westbrook with exception, but it's still he wouldn't get a lot of them.
it
You know
was
what I'm saying?
literally one. I don't know if it was the evening that he dedicated that game to Nipsey, or if it was like the last game of the season and he had to get a triple double to pass Oscar Robertson, um, where he purposely missed like a layup, and Steven Adams like boxed out and had him come run and get the board that just sat there bouncing on the
You
floor.
know what? I do remember that because they made a big deal about that. No, that I remember ESPN and everybody calling that guy out for it. Everybody's like, he did this
It was
shit on
like
purpose.
Steven literally, the ball was right here.
But see,
Go
that's
get,
the thing, though.
go did
That's
it.
the thing, though.
And he did not grab it. He told Russ to run over there and get it. But I'm gonna keep it real. As somebody that's like, if I'm on your team and I got your back, I got your back. That means through and through. So I know that
Teamwork.
that's what you're looking to get, and you need this. Come get it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say nothing bad about it. I'm just saying, like,
Well, no, and it does
let's
happen,
do
but
it.
that's what I'm saying is that, like, apparently, I'm not sitting here saying I've watched every single Angel Reese game. I have watched some, you know. And from what I seen, I did see her, make a shot attempt, get the rebound because it didn't go in, try to put it back up, and get the rebound. It's like, damn, like, I see why these rebounds and points are happening for him. I mean, it's not a real hard correlation to figure out. You ain't
Real
got to
quick,
be a rocket scientist.
let's grab this real quick. So since we're talking about Angel Reese already, your girl Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese were named to the WNBA All-Star teams, the first pair of rookies to do that, if I'm not mistaken.
Love it, love it.
Man.
And the votes this year were insane. The numbers that they got, they compared the numbers last year for the All-Star votes versus the numbers this year. And I want to say in certain cases it was like 6 times the amount. 6 times. From like barely 100,000, like 90 some thousand, like 700,000
Yeah. They
plus.
imploded, like exploded.
Oh, dude.
Exploded.
And this is and you know what? There's gonna be a game between the All Stars and Team USA.
I am gonna be locked in for that.
Oh, and guess, hey, and
So,
Taraji, Griner, yeah. They on that squad too.
he did not pick the best players available.
Hey,
And they about to get dog walked.
hey, I'm just saying. I ain't gonna say they're gonna get dog walked, but it's gonna be I feel like it'll be a good game. But I think that All Star team might show up. They might show up on Team USA, and it's gonna be like, So, what'd you say about Caitlyn again?
Right? Because
say about Angel Reese?
People say what they want about Caitlyn. Some people call her the greatest to hit it. You know what I'm saying? As in the WNBA. Get your mind out the gutter. Some people say, different things, but I will say this. That woman can shoot the ball. She can shoot the ball.
Got that Kate.
She can shoot the ball from the parking lot. You can't deny that. So that is obviously going to fill some seats. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And
she ain't got yams, but she ain't got a turkey back there. But she got some chicken breast back there though. You know what I'm saying? Yes. She got some chicken legs. Well, nah, I don't want to say it like that. That means like super skinny legs. She got a little pusher for the cushion back there though. You know what I'm saying? Caitlyn can get it. Caitlyn can get it. My bad.
Call her Caitlyn?
Caitlyn. Cake. Cause she got a little cake back there. Hey, she got a pee, my boy. When I seen her in that black dress that was tight, I seen that pee. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, she got a pee. It ain't no big pee, but it's a pee. It's a definite pee. It ain't a little pee. It ain't a slight pee. It's a pee.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. Now, what we were talking about earlier. Chris Paul and Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama. That's how they say his name. Are going to be playing together next year. If I'm not mistaken, Chris Paul was his coach in AAU.
Oh shit.
Man. So when they played Golden State in the previous season, he was guarding them. He was like, "Hey, everybody, I'm guarding coach." And they were looking at him like, "Greg Popovich is over there, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?"
Yeah. Like, you know what? That was a great pickup for them because Wemby gonna be eating now. Like Wemby gonna really be eating, and
really needed a solid point guard last year, and it showed. There were so many open opportunities for Wembanyama. Like he won Rookie of the Year, he won it, but he could have blew it out of the water. Insane. Well, he was open, like under the basket. Like, bro, I am 7'4". Throw that shit at the rim. Like, what are you doing?
Well, the only one that kept him in check was Sengun. So we're gonna need a healthy Sengun and an Adams to deal with his ass. To deal with him and Paul feeding him the way Paul likes to do. Man, yeah, we're definitely.
The only thing I say with Sengun and Adams guarding somebody at the 3-point line is unlikely. Sengun will probably go out there.
Well, no. You're gonna have the switch for sure.
Really play any perimeter defense like that.
Well, you're gonna have a switch, right? Where it's gonna look like they're double teaming them, but they're not, because Adams is still gonna have to pick up whoever his man is, unless they're switching off or something. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have a switch, but you gotta be healthy. They gotta be healthy enough to do that type of shit. And I could see those two really working Wemby, because like I said, Sengun by himself worked that fuck out of Wemby. People didn't want to talk about it, but they were like, Wemby had like
a lot of people realized.
Man, Sengun put 40 some points on that boy head. 1-on-1. 40, I think it was 43 or 45. Put a career high on his head, my boy. Put that thing on him. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy.
Nah,
I'm just saying.
No hawk to him.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Hey, Sengun was that truth. Everybody thought Wemby gonna come in here. Nah. Sengun Sengun put it on that boy. No Diddy, but
But I will say this, because he displayed that he got a deep bag, they really gonna scout him this coming season. But the Rockets are gonna
for
look
sure.
at him a lot more, and I think his bag is still a little bit deeper than what he showed last year. So he's
He's
still
7'4" and he's athletic. Shit,
he got a deep bag.
it's
Just
hard to stop that.
please spare me the Shaq and the Fools with Dylan Brooks trying to guard Wemby. All right,
Oh, I can't wait to see that dumb shit.
that's
Please,
gonna
Rockets,
be
don't do
crazy.
that shit. Rockets, for the love of God, if you ever put Dylan Brooks on, which one? Who we got to get off YouTube?
I think he said because I said Hawk Tua.
Dude, that girl is getting so famous off of that clip.
I read earlier she's writing a stand up. She's gonna do a stand up.
Yeah, and she's already trademarked. I think she's trademarked the Hawk Tua shit. And yeah, she's
Crazy,
turning it into something, man. That's crazy.
crazy. See, we gotta hop on stuff like that. Trademark stuff. Somebody might say something
Man,
one day and be like, nope.
man, bro.
Ah,
I be afraid to say crazy shit because they want to cancel you. Of course, I mean shit. You can't get canceled before you started, right? So fuck it.
they'll just
Might
find it
have
later. 10 years later. Y'all remember when he said that shit back in
to. I start saying some tinfoil shit on here. Well, people probably think that 69 Bronny shit's some tinfoil shit, but I think it might be some traction to that.
yeah, man. So let's end it off with this. After the NBA draft, after the free agents, after the releases, who do you think did the best out of these teams with these signings and these trades? Like today, Buddy Hield, like I said, went to the Warriors. So who do you think? Because they gave everybody damn near the same grade. ESPN.
Yeah, bro.
Somebody
Yeah, I
won
don't.
and somebody lost. There ain't no participation trophy shit here. Who won? Who won this, man? Who's got the best up and up this coming season?
San Antonio. If we're gonna go like that, San Antonio, because of where they were at last season, win loss, the record win losses. Yeah, they have the greatest upside with that addition of Chris Paul. They really do. It makes me jealous. I'm a little nervous about that because Chris Paul, you're right. That's another coach for him, as well as going to be a teammate for him now, and he's got Popovich. So I mean, it's gonna be a little nasty if they get those young guys that they got in line. They could probably get in the playoffs. The Bulls. Who the Bulls?
He's saying the Bulls.
Oh, because who they got? I forgot who they got. They got somebody for Caruso.
Oh, they got Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the signing of Josh Giddey, honestly, is telling me that Lonzo Ball is nowhere near health.
He done, bro.
That he needs to be at to come back.
Lonzo done, dog.
They need somebody to run the show, and that's Josh Giddey.
Lonzo done in the league, bro. He done.
He's been out for what, 3-4 years?
Yeah, he done, dog. Yeah. He ain't coming back.
You say because I'm trolling. Of course you are, because they lost not DeAndre Jordan, Andre Drummond. Drummond went back to the Sixers after they let him go. He goes back to the Sixers. So, yeah. The Bulls, nah. I think people are going to start trying to dive into getting DeMar DeRozan, but for some reason, nobody wants Zach LaVine. So,
that's crazy.
Yeah, they've been trying to shop Zach LaVine. Nobody wants to take the trade. So,
well, Houston couldn't really. I mean, we
also probably what the Bulls are asking for.
But I don't want to get rid of Jabari. And that's the only way we'd be able to use Zach LaVine.
Oh yeah, Jabari nice. He's very nice.
Jabari nice. I mean, he be having his times where like he don't hit shit at all, but when he's on, he is on.
Yeah.
And I like him more so for the fact of usually he doesn't quit when his shot is off. He's still going for his rebounds. He's still going for his blocks. He's still going for his steals, assists. So I like to see that as a player. Like, when the shot is off, when you don't have something that's just kind of like not working for you that day, you got to keep doing. You got to contribute in other ways, And I do. I love that about Parker. That's what I wish Dylan Brooks would fucking do.
Look, man, I've been trying to get Dylan Brooks for a minute. So, Dylan, I know your ass be online, bro. I know you be online, bro. Answer the damn DMs. Bring your ass on CTM Sports, man. We just want to talk.
Yeah, I just want to talk to you, dog.
Want to talk, Dylan?
I promise. I promise. I'm not gonna go too hard. I gotta get down to some things with you, my dude, because you got all the talent in the world, but you are not consistent. Like I swear to God, you be at the top of the key way too much for me, bro. You a small forward you are not a point guard. Okay. Now his only defense would be like, that's the way Udoka wants us to play. Because I can see Udoka having that in his playbook. I don't like it.
But at the same time, I think Udoka is running plays because Udoka is infatuated with Marcus Smart. He wants him bad. He wants him in Houston bad. But I just don't see the Grizzlies giving Marcus Smart back for Dylan Brooks. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. Not at all. Memphis ain't taking Brooks back. Only way. Look. Brooks, if you watch it right now, if you want to leave Houston, if you want to up your contract, right? If you want to entice other teams to engage in taking a high dollar contract with you, because he's only what? I think 6 or 7. I think this will be his 7th season in the league, I believe.
Who, Brooks?
This is This is what you do, Brooks.
Something like that.
This upcoming season, you play consistent fucking ball. Stop hanging out at the top of the key.
Become a mid-range monster.
Shit, become a trash monster. Be up under the boards. Get the rebounds. Kick it back out. Look, his play is awesome when he does decide to be like a Chris Paul type player and drive the lane and then kick it back out, or he goes in for the layup and draws the foul. That's what we need to see more of, Brooks. Not that bullshit from the fucking top of the key like you Steph Curry. You not Steph Curry. Okay?
Skin tone though.
I don't care. That's like a look, they the same skin tone, so that basically is like a breath stroke. It's like God's breaststroke of a shade darker than me and lighter than you. They're like in between us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in the light skin range of things. Like they're darker than me.
This nigga's
they're lighter than you. Nah, they're not medium. Hell no. Medium's like well, I don't know. I never met Mon, so the lights could be hitting Mon. He might be dark too.
No, yeah, but dark.
Mon dark.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, man.
He one of the dark brothers.
Look, man.
Brothers.
I just want to see, like I said, I'm interested in seeing what the Rockets are doing because they started making moves last season. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they already going to be interesting. San Antonio's going to be interesting. People obviously are going to watch the defending champs.
Oh, of course. They coming back.
They're coming back. I don't think they made enough moves to win it again.
Well, I don't think. Let's be real. Indiana wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. So Indiana coming back.
Injury issues.
New York definitely coming back.
Had injury issues, but they also just signed. Who did New York sign?
They did sign somebody. You're right.
They signed somebody that played with Jalen and Josh in college.
Was it a trade with Miami?
And who was it?
Because I feel like Miami made some trades too, and maybe it was with New York, but I can't remember. They kicking them fireworks off. Kicking them bad boys off.
Josh Hart, DiVincenzo. So that was 2023. 2024. Mikal Bridges.
Where is he coming from though?
Bridges, if I'm not mistaken, came from Charlotte. No, or am I thinking of Miles Bridges? Miles Bridges. Mikal Bridges. The three along with
Might be right.
I'm not sure where Mikal Bridges played. Suns. Phoenix. He came from Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Damn, they pulled. Man, I feel so bad for Phoenix, bro. The team, I feel like,
They made 0 moves. That's over with. That's dead.
bro, they have gutted Phoenix out. They've gutted Phoenix out like somebody would do for like flipping a home or something. Like they have just torn their team apart.
They've been trying and trying and trying, and they loaded it. They overloaded it with KD and fucking damn, yeah, we got to end this hour. They overloaded it with KD and Bradley Beal joining what's his name? Fucking Devin Booker. But they've tried over and over again, bro. Like it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. And they've been trying to move people, but nobody wants to take them. So,
Hey, Paper Route still watching? Hey, Paper Route, your team got gutted out more than a hole on Bissonnette, bro.
Damn. Light skin on light skin violence. That's terrible.
Hey, I don't play favorites, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anybody get that work? Anybody get that smoke, man?
Look, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with Cut the Malarkey Sports. We've been gone for a minute, but now we're back. So what that means is wherever you are watching, if you're watching on Facebook specifically and YouTube, you can hit the subscribe button right now and hit that bell so that you can tune in to next week's show because they already scheduled. You can check the schedule. You can see when we're going live. You can see the times and everything. So if anything shifts, if we're going live earlier or later, you will know. But hey, hit the subscribe button because we got great stuff coming up all week long. You know what I'm saying? So we got sports news, we got hip hop news, anything, the culture, whatever. But hit the subscribe so you can stay locked in and stay notified. This is Cut the Malarkey Sports with your host D-Terrell217 and Mike Benson this evening, Thursday, 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see y'all next week, right? Right? Yeah, not your shit. Not your shit. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Y'all